Garrett Rank is an NHL official. He qualified for the U.S. Open, and he shot a 13 over par yesterday in round one. And Garrett joins us now. Garrett, thanks for joining us. Where are you right now?
I'm just at my billet family's house, about 10, 15 minutes from the course, getting ready to head over there for round two.
How do you think you did yesterday?
My score doesn't really reflect very good golf, but it was challenging conditions. I've got a full-time, real-time job, so I kind of just do this golf thing on the side. I figured I could have a chance to compete and do well. My expectations were kind of to try and make the cut and just enjoy the week. But man, what a challenging day! Just kind of a 180 turn from what the practice rounds gave us, and they turned the wind up to 25, 30 miles an hour.
Explain how you qualified.
So I went through local qualifying. It was 84 guys down in Florida. They took the top three. I shot 69, 3 under par. And then you go to sectional qualifying. I got sent to Georgia, so I think there was another maybe 50 guys there, and they took the top three players. It's 36 holes one day. I shot 1 under both rounds, finished 2 under for the tournament. Really challenging course, and I finished in first place.
If I would have told you before you started yesterday, hey, you know what, Rory's going to shoot 3 shots better than you, how would you have reacted?
I would have signed up for that for sure. I mean, I didn't want to shoot 83, but when I was out there getting kicked in the face by the golf course, I walked by a couple marquee groups and saw some of the scores of the big name players, and not that it made me feel any better, but I took a little bit of solace and thought, wow, these guys are going through the same thing that I'm going through right now. Did
you get a chance to walk up to Phil or Tiger or Rory, any of these guys, and just introduce yourself?
Yeah, I've met a lot of really cool people this week. I met Mr. Nicholas. I spent some time doing some media stuff with Jason Day. He's a huge Columbus Blue Jackets fan living in Columbus. Walked past Tiger, never met him. Scheduled a practice round to play with DJ. So yeah, it's like kind of right in the mix with all these guys, and kind of I'm one of them this week. So I'm just trying to take it all in and kind of living out a childhood dream right now.
Did you walk up to Jack Nicklaus and say hello?
I did, yes. He was there on a Wednesday, and he was on the putting green, so I just went up and said hi to him. And my brother's caddying for me this week, so he followed suit, and we kind of had like this stupid grin on our face where afterwards we were like, wow, we really just met Jack Nicklaus. So that was a pretty neat moment.
Compare the two sports, or at least, and I don't know if you can compare them because you're officiating, you're a referee in hockey, but maybe the mental aspect that goes with being an NHL official in the Stanley Cup playoffs and then actually playing in the U.S. Open. Is there any kind of correlation there?
Yeah, I think you got to be really decisive. Yesterday really demanded being decisive on the shot that you wanted to hit. And in officiating, you have about 0.5 of a second to make a decision on whether or not you think it's foul or not. And then just being able to move on from a mistake or a bad call or yesterday hitting a couple bad shots. You just kind of got to roll with it and stay calm and even keel. You can't let the highs get you too high and the lows get you too low.
Was there one of those moments where you went, I just want to go and hide?
Not really. There's a few moments where I was like, wow, this is really hard. I don't know how I'm going to like get the ball in the hole here, but just to like put it in perspective to people, if you go to your home course, and I mean, I know the fairways are a little bit wider than they have been at the past when they posted at Shinnecock, but if you go to your home course and you don't hit the ball in your fairway, you're in the rough and you just hit it on the green. But out here, if you don't hit in the fairway, you're in knee-high fescue, and you're trying to like slash it back onto the fairway and then getting it up onto the green. But then you're also dealing with a 25 or 30 mile an hour crosswind that's blowing your ball left to right or right to left, and then you're just not playing a Saturday or Sunday game with your buddies. You're out there trying to compete in the U.S. Open. So it was a bit of a learning experience for me. I tried to take as much as I could from an 83 yesterday, but I honestly didn't feel like I played too poorly. I would have been very happy with a 77 or a 78. It was just really, really hard.
And I played with hockey players, and just the whole slap shot, that impact, that motion there has to help you in golf. I'm assuming you played hockey growing up, so is there an advantage to that in playing golf if you're a hockey player?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a lateral slide in my golf swing, and so I think that correlates from playing hockey as a kid. The slap shot and the golf swing are pretty similar. The hand-eye coordination needs to be there. There's a lot of great hockey players who are retired or still playing in the game now that play a ton of golf in the summer and are really good players.
Well, have fun today, Garrett, and
appreciate it.
Certainly pretty cool. You got your older brother. Is your brother? Do you argue with him at all as your caddy?
Well, it was kind of funny yesterday because he was like, dude, just trying to hit it in the fairway, then trying to hit it in the center of the green. And I was like, man, that's been my approach on every hole, and it's not really working out too well. So it never really turned into an argument. But a couple of weeks ago we played at our home course, and he beat me by 5. So he's obviously a great player and really good at golf. And I think not that he was getting frustrated, but I think he thought it was supposed to be a little bit easier than it was, and it just started compounding pretty quickly. But
if you won't drop the gloves, you drop the bag, and you guys go toe to toe. That would be pretty good if you two just squared off. It'd be good TV, Garrett.
That'd be great entertainment, good TV. Yesterday I was like, oh, it'd be nice to maybe go on the corner and lay a body check right now, get some of this frustration out. But there's no sport with full contact golf yet, so we're just waiting for that to come down the line.
Garrett, congratulations for making it this far, and have fun today. We appreciate your time.
I appreciate it. My buddies want to know what's on the grill for Friday.
Meat Friday, I don't know yet. I think it's
okay.
I think it's bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Nice. Well, make sure you add a few Labatt's Blue in there.
Oh, Labatt's Blue. Thank you, Garrett. And maybe we'll have you stop by the Man Cave and have a Meat Friday with you when you're on the road.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
All right, that's cool. Thank you, Garrett. That's Garrett Rank, Meat Friday, making its way all the way to Canada. A little Labatt's Blue. We're good to go.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.